know, you got to stand on your word. Now, there's sometimes, you know, when people are exploiting your business after you've shared it in confidence, you know, in secrecy, that you have to be your own public relations, right? And in that case, what do we have going on here? Oh, what do we got going on here? Okay, there we go. Excuse me, guys. It's Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Nothing here is perfect. So in that case, you know, what he's saying is, y'all want to chat, y'all want to talk about it, but he's standing on what he's saying, you know, and he got a lot to stand on. You know, everybody in his corner is taken care of. He's doing everything he wants to do, that he needs to do, to make sure that when you're talking about him, you know, you ain't really got much to say. And she thought she was special, but he good. So now what? You really wasn't that special, right? Okay, so yeah, so back then, let me get back to it. You know, they only shed light on the famous, and that's when they were doing something unique. It wasn't too much of their information. You know, their secrets were kept. You know, you had to be within their inner circle to get their secrets. You know, and if they died, something like that, God forbid, you know, if we lost somebody who was famous, you know, and they, you know, wanted to put that on the news. They shared that with the news. This person is famous. We love them. We love their work, all of the art they gave, you know, whatever it was, whatever genre. And then they went on to be with glory, they went on to glory, excuse me. But in today's life, you know, your whole life is shared. Your family, your home, you know, and even regular folks. Back then, no regular folks' information was shared. You know, you had those few people that lived in the area that you shared information with, and they went around the neighborhood and they talked about it, and, you know, you had to go and clean up some things, but never to the capacity where they had video and audio and they had receipts. Cameras have changed that whole situation. Actually, you had to find someone that was going to give you the information. You know, you had to be a trusted source to get the information back then. Today, sharing your secrets with anyone is so risky because it's heavily exposed, right? Nobody minds their business. Everyone wants to know somebody's business. Now, basically, a lot of people that share your business, it's really to distract them from things going on in their personal lives. They don't want to discuss it. They're not happy. So in order for them to face it, they rather run and deal with your ordeals and put that out to sugarcoat what they're hiding. So we have to pick carefully who we share our secrets with. I can only speak for myself. Now, I will be honest and say that I am quite nosy. I'm quite nosy, all right? And I'm very particular about who I share my information with because I know who I am. I know that I'm nosy. But I'm not nosy to the capacity that I get your information and I lend my ear and then I have to go and share that with everyone. Because it still is not my business. You know, I just like to know because, you know, I just like to know. Everyone wants to be in the know. You know, everyone wants to be able to share in, you know, the conversation that is going on. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gossip. It's only gossip when you make it that way, right? Spewing out secrets. So today, if you tell someone's secret, it's not just a small area, the local thing, right, that we used to have. Now it's worldwide. Okay? It goes viral in the whole bit. Okay? Because there's cameras and there's audio. And then not only that, it's their privacy. I mean, you can't do anything outside without someone putting up a camera. You can be even getting hurt. Okay? And the camera's going to go up before a hand extends to help you. All right? So we have to be careful with secrets, and we have to kind of protect, you know, our element of life, you know, which is, you know, our personal stuff, our personal business, you know, and pick and choose the ones that we, you know, decide to exploit, you know, our information, because that's really what it is. We're exploiting ourselves. You know, maybe it's to deliver ourselves from a hurt feeling, or maybe it's something so juicy you got to share it, you know, and it may not even be your business. It may be someone else's. It may be just hearsay. All right. I played Sunshine Anderson, shout out to South Beach, Florida, because she talked about being a liar. And in my poem, I mentioned that the person that gets your secrets sometimes adds their own additives to make it more amusing to the listeners. You have people like that. They just have a big mouth. Okay? And they exaggerate your information just to make it more appealing to whoever's listening. Your secrets. Okay? Now, I told you I'm quite nosy. But I am not going to share people's business. Okay? I'm nosy because I want to know, but not to the capacity where it's so important to me to take time out to go and share your business. Now I digress. That is notwithstanding, if you personally do something to me, that information can be used against you because now it's personal. You see what I mean? And I used to hear the old saying, all is fear and love and war. I can understand that aspect when someone has tried to hurt or harm you or physically attack you or verbally said words that can demean your character. You can probably use some of the information that you've heard about their secrets and use it against them. It becomes a weapon. So that's another reason why we have to be careful about who we are sharing our secrets with. Do you know who would do that to you in your life? Are you picking wisely? People that you share those secrets with? As an adult, darling, I know I refuse to fall for deception being used by pseudo secret telling. You hear me? And what that means is that some people come into your life and share secrets because they're trying to grab some of the intellect that you have and use it as their own. And it can be a lie about the secret. They need your advice, really. But they're too cocky to say, I need help, or I need you to give me your advice, or I need you to help me figure this out. Instead, they'll take that information you give them, right, and make it, and they'll introduce it to you as a secret and say, here, this is a secret. And then you have some type of, there's a word I'm looking for, empathy. Putting yourself in that person's shoes. And then you decide to give them some information, and then they take that information and they use it as their own. That too is betrayal. That is betrayal of sharing in a secret. You know, what if they, tell you somebody else's business, and it's very harmful to them. Okay? That is betrayal. That is sharing a secret. So you got to watch out for those people in your lives who have big mouth. Their mouths is like running water. It ain't icy cold enough for you to drink. It's just lukewarm for you to get your hair wet and mess it up after you done got it done cute. So I want to get back into the poem. All right? And I'm going to go over it one more time. And of course, when I do the second running of the poem, it's a little speedy because, my flow is a little speedy. But again, it's Imperfect Poetry Thursday. I did not practice the flow. Once I say it one time, I pretty much generate the flow here with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it after we play this little Jay-Z and Damon Marley joint, Bam. And I wanted to play this because when you talk about they chatty, they so, that's the people around you. So you have to be careful about who ears are listening, who's ear jacking. You got those people that ear jack because they're trying to steal your style. They want to know what your secret is. Why people are gravitating towards you. Why people like what you say. What are you doing? What is it about you? They can't do it. Or you got those people that you share secrets with. Say like you have a goal. And you're sharing a secret with that person, and that person has the resources, but you have it as a goal because you're trying to obtain and stack your resources, and that person takes your secret that they never thought of becoming or never thought of achieving or never thought of accomplishing, and they try to become it, and they use all of their resources to do it before you. They violated the secret. Competitive. Have to be careful with who you share your secret goals to. Dangerous. Those people. What was that movie? Single White Female. I know people that do that. They'll copy you for everything you do and say. Okay? And it was not an idea that was self-generated.